Hey guys, Voxel Pro here, coming at you with another unfocused rant. I don't know what I'm gonna do this one. It's late at night. It's 12 o'clock in the morning where I am. Yes, I mean in the morning, like 11:59 p.m., then 12, that 12. You know, that 12. That is the refrigerator. So, I don't know what I want to do this rant on, so if you will just indulge me for a minute, I'm just gonna say stuff until I think of something. For the last, few days, I've been listening to, Fall for Your Type, that song by Jamie Foxx, and, featuring Drake, and, it just reminded me of a time when I was in when I was in high school, and that song came out and I was part of the track team, and that was something that I would hear in the locker room. When I wasn't a great track runner. I was just, but I got fit doing it, so I don't regret it one bit, but I didn't do it. I did it for, I want to say, maybe 2 years. I did it 10th grade and 11th grade, and then I just didn't do it my senior year because, I don't know, for whatever reasons, I just didn't feel like doing it. But I don't regret the experience. But, I mean, because it got me fit, and there was a sense of camaraderie amongst the, team players, but I wasn't, I didn't aspire to, my heart wasn't in it. My heart was halfway in it, if that makes any sense. I wanted to be one of those guys who, did good without really trying, which is, I guess that's my own things that I gotta work out, because, that mentality is, bleeding into other areas of my life, but that's I guess, I don't know. Oh shoot, I'm seeing a thing. It's my boy's birthday today. No kidding, it's my boy's birthday today. I got this, well, hey, if you ever see somebody, if you ever see, double X Trex, you can call them threes. He doesn't really put out any videos anymore. I think he's still trying to figure out what he's gonna do. But it's his birthday today. Well, at least at the time of this recording. But yeah, so yeah, I'll text him. I'll text him because it's it's one of those things. So I did not know that. I knew the birthday was in May. I just didn't know when. But yeah, man. Still think of Blasphemous HD. But yeah, so I guess right now in my life I'm on this quest to success. I don't know if you heard my second rant. The second rant, if I remember correctly, because I don't really go back and listen to them. I mean, I have the past couple of days to see what I've been saying, to review, review in the editing when I put these videos up, even though it's just audio. But I don't really go back and listen to them once I put them up and upload them. But I think it was the second rant that I did where I was talking about my future, and I'm feeling like I didn't, I didn't really focus. I don't have a particular focus. I don't think I ever finished that thought. I don't have a particular focus that, as far as my life, going into a particular profession. You know, I know what I want to do. I know what it's my dream to do, but the steps that it takes to get there, it takes hard work. And even though I get that there's a thing where, you know, someone's hard work is not somebody else's hard work, but there should be a universal standard of hard work. And I don't know if I'm living up to that universal standard of hard work. I don't even know if I'm living up to my own standard of hard work. I know what my hard work is. I'll give you an example. I was actually doing I was studying computer science at the time before I switched majors, and I really couldn't do the computer science thing, not because I didn't want to do it. It's just that, well, I mean, that's part of it. I didn't want to do it, but I saw it as a means to an end. Just like most people, like when you talk about a college degree, they say, well, you don't have a college degree, you're not going to get a job, you know, except that there's plenty of jobs out there that make good money that don't require a college degree. The caveat of that thought is that if you're not either an athlete, have a great idea, or starting your own business, or, you know, or some type of level of genius, or can't produce music or do nothing like that, then you're pretty much just lost. You have, like, you know, I don't have one of those natural abilities to like do like, I would have to work at it, and for like the things that I want things to be quick, and that might just be a side effect of my youthfulness or my generation or whatever have you. But, you know, I'm trying to work at other things. I'm trying to do what I'm naturally good at. The problem is, I got to find out what I'm naturally good at first. So what am I naturally good at? Well, you know, I don't know. What I do like to do is I like to take things that are pre-existing, and I like to make them better. So that would, to me, that would be like consultancy type work. You know, I don't know if some of you guys have been listening, or not listening, but if at least one of you, or very few of you, because at the time of this recording I had 24 subscribers on YouTube, and, you know, I did a lot of uploading video games, and I'm not sure I'm gonna do video games anymore, but I might do it every now and again. I might do something with Twitch. I don't know. I need some feedback, people, to see what you think that I should do, because I can't sing for crap. Well, that's not true. I can probably carry a note, but I just won't do it. I won't do it. I can't rap for crap. Well, that's just not true now, is it? Means that I just rhymed 2 words. Well, not that, I'm just playing. Not that that's the only, like, type of criteria that it takes to be a rapper, just to, like, rhyme 2 words and then instantly you're a rapper. At best, you're a poet. At best, you're a poet, and a bad one at that. At worst, you know, you don't need to be saying certain things. I don't know. But you know, when I have an idea and I see other people doing well, I want to try to emulate them. But the problem is that I'm thinking, how can I get there a quick way? How can I get there? And I know it's a mentality that I got to get myself out of. But the thing is that I feel like if I found that one thing that I actually like, I wouldn't mind taking the road to get there if I liked it that much. Right now, my thing is, like, my passion is, like, just starting to dwindle for what I originally set out to do, which is video games. It's slowly, like, killing my sanity. That's not true, but you know, I'm working on video games, but in a different aspect. You know, I got some plans that I've made that I'm trying to get things done, and I'm trying to get I'm trying to get things set up to where I can do the things that I'm planning to do. And I don't want to tell you guys right now what I'm planning to do, because if I do, then everybody will do it. And that will make it harder for me. And I have this idea, and I'm not the first, and I don't believe I'm the first person to think of this, because, you know, it's just that I don't think many people are doing it right now. That being said, I want to unveil it when the time is right, but I don't know when that will be, because right now I'm talking to other people to see what I can get done. Eventually I might have to start a Kickstarter page or something like that. Something that's as extravagant as Kickstarter or whatever, or GoFundMe or something like that. I did have a Patreon at one point in time, but I'm not gonna plug that right now, because I want to wait until I have things down, and to know where and to know for myself that I have to reach a certain benchmark in my plan. Because right now it's in the working stages. I have it planned. And I'm trying to talk with more people to get this thing done. And I hope that it works out for me. I truly do. You know, but you see all these but the thing is that you see all these YouTubers on like, you know, Patreon, not Patreon, YouTube and Criminy. What's the other one? Twitch. There's probably another one that, you know, I can't think of, probably YouTube Red or something like some junk like that. I don't know. But I think I'm gonna have to reevaluate, because it's a lot of work, because I don't have the necessary equipment to or the necessary space to get new equipment, nor do I have the amount of money that I would to purchase the necessary equipment and to do like gaming like full time, to quit my job and do gaming and, like, you know, get a place of my own and stuff like that. I wish to everything that I had that thing, and I wish, you know, I knew what to do. But the steps that's taken, it's a grind. It's a huge grind. I don't see how people do it. You know, I'm kind of God, what's the word? It starts with an I. It's not X something. It's in something. Is it introspective? It's whatever means that you're not outgoing. It's like the opposite of outgoing. You're I'm gonna have to look this up now. It's because I got my thing here. It's let's see, opposite of opposite of outgoing. Introvert, that's what it was. Introvert. I'm kind of introvert that way. I view social media as like a it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a work just to do that. I don't see how people are on Twitters and Facebooks all day. I mean, I have those things. It's just hard to keep up with it. Now, I get it. I'm young, but still, the thought just blows my mind. Why do I want to see what people are doing 24/7? I get it. Listen, I talked to one of my friends from high school like 2 or 3 weeks ago, you know, and we talked, but he's over in Africa right now. He's somewhere in Africa right now. Like we went to the same high school, you know, and you know in America, but you know, it's but he's in Africa. So, you know, I mean, it's weird because it's not after we were close like in like elementary school and in middle school, and then when we got in high school we kind of drifted apart, you know what I mean? And not because of you know, some type of falling out. It's just, I don't know, we took separate paths, I guess. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't know what the situation was. I mean, I know what the situation was. I just don't know how to articulate it well. But anyway, going back on topic. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a focus in the meantime while I'm just going to be doing these talks. If you guys have any input or anything like that, you know, I hope by everything that is good and right that you guys just comment and you say, oh, hey, you know, have you considered doing this? Have you considered doing that? You know, just throw some suggestions out there. What I'm doing is I'm not changing my majors again. I tell you that. I'm like, I'm not about to do that. I don't like, I'm not the type of person that as an institution likes school. Like, you know, I feel like Rascass in the Evil That Men Do, where that line where he says, you know, I mastered the art of hatred. Just no, I do that for two particular things: reading and school. Those are I have no problem with education whatsoever. I just don't like it in a formal setting. I think, you know, I think education is a waste of, I think formal education can potentially be a expensive and exponential waste of time. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, come on, but you know the game, right? You spend thousands of dollars. You spend thousands of dollars from books and education. Half those classes you don't even need for the, you know, for the what you call it that you know. And I say this to people all the time when we get into conversations like that. So people forget one thing: that school is a business too. They need their money just like I need my money. You know, the thing is that we just keep the wheel turning. You know, I would be better, you know, I think I would be better, you know, learning the things that I need to know for a job and having school be decreased, like the amount of time spent in like a formal type of education to be decreased, and the expenses remain relatively the same, or to adjust for like the amount of time. Because it's like, okay, what would you do? What would everybody do if they only had to go to school for like 2 years, 2.5 years per degree? I mean, with the exception of, like, let's say doctor and lawyers and like stuff that you know is gonna take a significant chunk of time to where, you know, this stuff affects people's lives. I'm talking about mechanical engineering, automotive engineering, I should have said. Automotive engineering. Maybe some type of chemical engineering or some type of electrical engineering and stuff like that. Because think about it. You go to any type of community college, right? Or junior college, some type of 2-year college, and they give you those degrees for roughly the same thing, and they're cheaper. And then I just don't know why it's such a hassle. But, you know, that's, you know, that, I guess that's my own, you know, but, you know, that institution is too big to fight that, you know. I get that there's people out there that feel exactly the same way that I do, but to do that, you almost become an institution in yourself, you know. To, like, what do you do when, you know, you could say, oh, well, you can go to school online. Well, here's the conundrum I face with that. The conundrum is that I need to be there. I need to be there when it comes to edumacation. That's right, I said edumacation. When it comes to edumacation, you got to be I gotta be in it. For my personality, for my habits, I gotta be in it. Right? And I know that seems contradictory. But that's it. That's the conundrum. It's the fact that I hate school because, you know, you gotta get up, you gotta go to this place, and you gotta do it. You gotta go through all this crap, this bureaucracy of having these credits and hours and things, and the hours and classes that you don't need, and hundreds of dollars and maybe thousands of dollars in books for classes you don't even need. I feel like Tyler Durden right now when, you know, he was going on that you work jobs that you hate and buy things that you work. He said you do things that you hate and buy things that you don't even need for things that you don't even need, or something like that. You know, when he was making that thing, how we're not, how you know, you're not special, and, you know, you think that we're all supposed to be rock stars, and, you know, but we're not, you know, rock stars, athletes, and all this and the other and whatnot, and but we're not all of us can be that top A1 prime, you know, person. Not all of us can be a Steph Kobe, a Kobe Bryant, a LeBron James, or what is some of the other, you know. Listen, I don't watch sports. I don't know all these people. I know them because they're popular. I don't watch football. You know, I don't even watch college football. You know, I have people coming up to me, you know, saying how was and not that it's not annoying, not for nothing, not that it's not annoying, because it is, but you know, but I know that they can't help it. I know that they can't help it. I know it. It's a thing. I don't blame them. It's a thing. Most people are interested in sports. I get that. I get that. Most people are interested in sports. Me, I'm interested in video games. It's not better, it's not worse, it's just different. You know? I can't, but the thing is that what gets people is that I can't talk to people who like video games on the same level that a mass majority of people like to talk about their sports teams. That's the thing that I get in. But I went off on a whole divergent path or something like that. But yeah, no, I'm getting back to the focus. I'm trying to say that, you know, the education, right? The education is just, it's just horrible. You know what? I'm gonna break this up. And it's gonna be, you know, is it the fourth one? It's gonna be the fourth one, and then I'm gonna say for part 2, you know, and that's how that's gonna be. So I'll see you guys in the next part.